Hey guys, so I had this dream an hour ago. Pretty cool. I got I got Jesus Christ showing me in a dream uh his life, more or less, and how he died. Anyway, here's the experience I'm gonna tell you. So I go to bed, I go to my room, and I'm sleeping. Now I accidentally shot Jesus Christ the other day. It was an accident. I didn't know who he was, but he was stealing my seeds. So I got Vincent to shoot him. Vincent's a part of me. He's a familiar. He's got a gun and he comes and shoots people that I don't that fuck with me. Yeah. Anyway, so after that, days later, I have to do I forgot what they're called, session dreams where Christ comes in. I'm in the manger. Christ and people come in and work on my head, work on my problems of why I am so angry. Well, don't steal my seeds and I won't get angry. I'll have no problem. I still ain't got my 16 back, by the way. I had six and he was stealing them. So there you go. Anyway, last night was one of them dreams. I go to sleep, I wake up, and there's three guys in my head talking. Well, I'm dreaming, but I wake up and I got three loogies, three different guys talking between me, my spine, or the Omni thing and my head. They're talking right here. So you know where your spine meets your brain? Well, not in the spine, but there's a metaphysical loogie, or not a loogie. It's your soul, your spirit, wrapped up real tight, and it goes and connects to your head. That's what you need to open up more and more and more to see. Well, I got loogies that come in and they fucking drive me nuts. People do for the last, I don't know how long, the priestess. And that's where they talk right there, right in here. Anyway, so I got three guys talking. That came later. First, the dream. I'm playing with two dogs in a basement, and there's water dripping from the walls, like it's leaking. It's raining outside so bad it's dripping in the basement, running down the walls, and there's puddles in the basement and everything. I don't really understand why, but I'm playing with these two dogs. I got a towel I was mopping up the water with, and the dog started to fight with it. So I'm fighting with the dog on the towel, and two dogs are pulling on this towel, and I'm pulling back, and I'm going, come on, come on, come on, and we're having fun, just playing, and so that happens. I'm playing with the dogs. The dogs get bored and they sort of wander off. So I'm standing there. I'm like, come on, where are you guys going? And I hear somebody go, hey, Rich, come here. I go, what? He goes, come here, look at this. So I run over. I don't walk. I walk over in the next room, still in the basement. And there's basement things in the basement. But there's this display case, huge display case. And I'm looking at it, and it's got copper coins, bronze coins, um, pins you put on, patches, badges, all in this case. So there's like 100 coins, 100 tokens, 100 patches, and they were all displayed. It looked like at one point. They're all displayed, and the patches had anchors on them. Like, a patch you put on your arm. Well, they had an anchor patch. I remember there's an anchor patch, and I looked at it a while. I picked up one coin, and all the coins had boats, copper coin. I picked up one copper coin, and it had a lake freighter on it because it was off by itself. And I'm looking at it, and there's a lake freighter on the copper coin. And I'm going, no way. I seen I lived in Detroit, not Detroit, but Windsor, and I seen thousands of these things go by, lake freighters. And if you want to know what a lake freighter is, just Google it. Lake freighter. It's really long ship. I had it on Google here a minute ago, but I lost it. Anyway, and I'm looking at other coins, and all the coins got lake freighters, sailboats, anchors, not navy, not military, but freighter ships. And then I am looking at that, and as I'm looking at it, I wake up. I wake up in this reality. I hear three loogies talking in my neck, three guys talking in my neck. I just went, oh fuck, who is it? 'Cause I think it's a bad guy, but immediately I know I'm in Christ's manger, and he's doing what he does. So I say, "One of you guys, Jesus?" And he goes, "I'm Jesus Christ." And I go, "Well, okay. What's with this copper coin with the lake freighter on it? What does that mean?" And he goes, "Oh, that's where I worked. I was a lake freighter. I worked on a lake freighter." And I go, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, yeah." And he goes, "I died in one." And I go, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, it sunk." And I go, "What, like the Edmund Fitzgerald?" And he goes, "Yeah, but it wasn't the Edmund Fitzgerald." And I'm thinking, okay, okay, cool. I'm sure other boats have sank other than the Edmund Fitzgerald. The Edmund Fitzgerald sunk in the fall of November a while ago, a long time ago, and it was a bad thing. They wrote a song about it by Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot wrote a fucking song about it, and it's awesome, awesome song. Anyway, called "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald." Look it up on YouTube or wherever you look up music. Anyway, "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald" by Gordon Lightfoot. As soon as Christ said, "Yeah, I died on it," it sunk, and I died. And I go, "You did?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah." And all of a sudden I go, "Well, as soon as that happened, as soon as that topic of conversation, as soon as I died on it, I go into a vision, but I'm still talking to him." And I go, "What was the name of your boat? What was the name of the boat you died on?" And he told me, but I didn't hear it because the other two fucking assholes were in there having a conversation the same time Christ was talking to me. So I didn't hear the name of the boat. Pissed me off. That's the way it works all the time. And I go, okay, it's the name of a Roman. He gave me a Roman name, I think. It was a Roman name. I'm going into a vision now. I'm standing on top of clams. Clams. You know, black clams like in the ocean? They're black. You see them on the sides of boats and things. They're clams. You see them on the rocks in the ocean. Black clams. Well, I see a guy standing on a pile. I mean, a huge, huge pile of clams. He's got a shovel and he's digging from the top down in the clams. pile of clams, ocean clams. I took them for ocean because they look like ocean clams. Anyway, I'm digging. I go, hey, Jesus. He goes, yeah. I go, and I'm seeing this vision of him digging in clams. I go, did you ever go by Detroit? He goes, well, it wasn't my run, but yeah, we went there a couple times, two times we went by Detroit or near Detroit. I go, you ever go to Windsor? And he goes, oh, I don't remember Windsor, but I remember Detroit. So I go, did you run? Were you on your ship when the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk? And he goes, yeah, yeah, that's right. I died. I lost my life right after I died in my ship a few years later or something like that. I go, okay, okay. So you got deep six and you died, right? And he goes, yep. And I go, so this is after a few years after Edmund Fitzgerald? And he goes, yeah. But dates and times, I don't know. He goes, I can look it up for you, but I don't really know. And I go, okay, okay, cool. And he goes, so I'm working on. I want to know. Wait, it's cool stuff, right? And that's the last time you were on the earth. He goes, yep, that's right. And so I said, cool, man. And then I go, you seen this? And he goes, what? I go, there's a guy digging clams, a pile of clams from the top down in my vision I'm having right now. And he goes, there is? What's he digging up? And all of a sudden the guy puts the shovel down and pulls up a casket out of the clams. And I go, casket in the clams. And he goes, holy shit, you know what the clams are? I go, what? And he goes, the guy is digging up his past. The guy is me digging the clams up, digging my casket out, digging in the past, my past, and the clams are all the people that died in ships. So each clam you're seeing, he goes, this is what he's telling me. He goes, each clam you're seeing is a ship where people died. I'm digging down in that ship pile of ships for a casket, my own. And he goes, they never recovered my body. It's still floating around out there getting eaten by seagulls and stuff. And I go, oh, that's brutal, man. He goes, that's what you're seeing. And I go, fucking right on. Then everything started going chaos. Other guys started talking. They're all screaming. Other people came. They're all talking to me. Christ is talking. Christ sort of left. I pulled out the loogies. I pulled out two loogies. One, two, like octopus tentacles. They're like that. So I pulled out two. There was another one in there, and I got him out. So it was Jesus Christ, the Christian group guy, my dad. It's not my dad for real, but my real dead dad. It's not him. It's a Christian group that takes care of me, and they are taking care of me. I don't really want them to, but I got no fucking choice. And a region priest. So there's a region priest, Jesus Christ, and a Christian group guy that takes care of me. I got them out. I got up, went and did my stuff, and here I am. So there you go. That was my night. Anyway, what did I learn from that? He died. He worked on a lake freighter way up north, like Wisconsin, the Mackinac Bridge, Sault Ste. Marie, down to North Bay, and run. He did runs from there. down to Detroit, probably Sarnia, Port Huron, stuff like that. Lake Michigan, Chicago, all that stuff. Anyway, he said he went by Detroit 2 times. His ship sunk in a storm or something years after, a few years. He didn't tell me the exact date. And there you go. So Jesus Christ was working on a lake freighter. Well, one of the Jesus Christ, the one that's taking care of me now. He worked on a lake freighter. I'm trying to think of a headline for this video. Jesus Christ worked on a lake freighter. Anyway, something like that. He worked on a lake freighter and he died on a lake freighter. And he went to Detroit 2 times, Windsor, Detroit, whatever, I don't know where he docked, but he went by there 2 times. And they actually said it was the Edmund Fitzgerald. He was alive when the Edmund Fitzgerald went down. Then I go, the Edmund Fitzgerald went down in the fall. So I Googled it. The November 10th. It's July. It's not July. Fuck. Hold on. It is October 30. So a couple weeks away. What are the odds of that? I don't know. It's just something. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, that's one of the things that happened to me lately and well, last night. And Jesus Christ worked on a lake freighter. But I don't know. I think he said the freighter sunk, or he might have been on another boat, and it sunk. I don't know, but I couldn't find the name. I thought if I got a list of lake freighter name boats, and I found the list on Google, just look it up. Lake freighter names. You got all A to Z, all the names of all the lake freighters, and I couldn't find it. But then I forgot. It was the name of a Roman guy. Uh, yeah. So something's wrong there, and I tried to ask him later on, but everybody else was screaming in my head. But that's what I got. Okay, guys. But the correlation of the 2 dogs represented Jesus Christ and the Christian guy or the priest. And I was fighting with them, the 2 dogs. I was playing with the dogs. The dogs turned into 2 guys, which brought me to the display case, showed me the lake freighters and all the patches and lake freighter. There's an axe, a great big giant axe in the case. There was some other kind of weird tool, like a I don't know, and old and rusty in the display case. Patches, tokens, and patches, and copper coins and silver coins. The only one I really saw was the lake freighter. And I tried to look up the name, but I couldn't fucking see it because it had the name on the boat, right? The name of the boat on the coin, but I couldn't fucking see it. I'm like, that's how I knew to ask Jesus Christ later on. Give me the name, but no, didn't work out. I hate it when it don't work out. That's like winning the lottery. It's the lottery numbers on the coin, but I couldn't see them. Shit like that. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you later then. Bye bye.